So, welcome everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and you're watching Glenda's Dragon's Den. LD is on another healing mission. Truthfully, whenever I got my girl Haleigh on, we
Glenda,
just want to be here by ourselves.
girls just want to have fun, do we
Fun.
not?
Exactly.
Do we
Exactly.
not all day, every day just want
Exactly.
to have fun?
Exactly.
I'm
So,
so happy to be back here with you. I'm so excited because, like, we
yeah,
just have such girl boss friend sauce, awesome energy times together. I just love it all the time.
exactly. And the best thing is we just talk about anything,
I
right?
know. I love that when it's you just can freebie talk about all this stuff and you know that, like, you won't be too weird and you won't be too loud and you won't be too much because we're here for the fun. And
Exactly.
that's what I love about hanging out with Glenda. Just like, y'all, it's a good time. We don't have to take it so serious.
Exactly. It's
Let's
about
have some
having fun, learning things at the same time,
absolutely. Go with the
becoming aware of
flow.
stuff that you may not even, that could be right in front of you. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's
Girl,
right.
talk to me about the things that are in front of my face that I know I'm missing. I'm missing ya. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, right? When sometimes you're just like, man, somebody come in here and tell me. I don't know. I can tell somebody else. I'm so good at that. I'm so good at. We can all see
Exactly.
the speck in somebody else's eye and not the log in our own, right?
Exactly.
But I'm like,
Exactly.
listen, I know that's true. You tell me what it is. I accept. Hello, it's fine.
So,
I get
how's the little child in your apartment?
very, very so I was on actually, this is interesting. Funny you should ask, Glenda.
Funny, I should ask.
Funny you should ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other night I was just like on a call with like some podcast peeps of mine, like for my Nuvius nonprofit that we're putting together, right?
Right,
And
right.
we were having a meeting and
Mhm.
I had my balcony door like open, right? And there's like a
Mhm.
screen door, but I had the screen door shut. And I was like on the call and we're just kind of wrapping up and Lucy starts getting kind of weird and scared and looking at over at the balcony. And I'm like,
Mm,
she doesn't usually get upset by noise outside. And I'm like, there's not a
right.
thunderstorm. I'm like, what's going on with you? I'm like, I guess we're just done with the call because
Mm.
Lucy's done. Lucy's, whatever. So
Lucy's like, okay, peace out, people. Come
yeah,
on.
she was being weird and she was being kind of shaky and scared and like climbing up on me and wanting to like sit on me. And I was like, okay. So we ended the call. I got up and I'm kind of, shutting off lights, getting ready for bed.
Mhm.
And I go to
Mhm.
shut the door
Mhm.
and the screen door is open. And I was like,
Ooh.
oh, did she see that opening? And I missed it because I
Mm.
had my headphones on because I was on a call. And I was like, and that's why she was trying to get my attention.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, because I had, but like me and Casey had just done our paranormal investigation at Hillside
Right.
Cemetery that day. So
Ooh.
I was like,
Which I cannot wait to see.
oh God, we had so much fun. Oh my God, so much silly fun. And we got some good stuff. Casey was on the spirit box doing the Estes, and she was, holy cats, is she a good channel with that? I was like, girl, we got to keep rolling
Ooh.
with you doing this. Like, you're the one who's good on that. Like, she was really catching it. I was like, ooh,
Oh.
rock and roll. And it was like, it was matching up on stuff. It was weird. Like, it was wild. It was great. But yeah,
Mm.
so I did. I was like, who came in here? Who opened the screen door? I was like, nobody was allowed to follow us home. That was a deal. I was like, hey, DB Cooper, was that you, buddy? Kind of, and I just kind of took a pause to kind of
Right.
feel the energy a little bit,
Right.
right? And I
Mhm.
was like, oh no, it's good vibes. Oh no, that's DB Cooper. He was just playing games. I was like, okay, listen, that's fine. But like you gotta be a little, don't upset Lucy too much, okay? Like you gotta give Lucy a little break sometimes. But like,
Right.
so I actually, and I don't know if I told you this, but I set out like paper and colored pencils in my
Mm.
living room, and I was like, hey, this is how this works. If you want to try it,
Cool.
so we'll
Cool.
see. We'll see.
Very, very good. Very good. That would be
I
really
know.
fascinating.
Oh my god, it would be amazing.
So, for those that don't know,
Oh yes,
uh,
sorry. For those
yes,
that don't know about the
no,
little ghost boy in my apartment.
she's having a lot of fun. She asked me one day just to give a quick look and find out what it was, just to make sure, because
Just to check. Do you know what though? Here's what I've
mm,
done,
right,
Glenda, because you said you also got the grandfather energy,
right, right.
right? That was like more protective. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, listen, because we were talking about having, like making a space kind of thing, like setting your
Right,
boundaries a little bit.
right, right.
And I was like, okay, listen, I'm on the top floor of the building. Let's
Mm-hmm.
just go ahead and like imaginary sauce, make y'all your own little like astral apartment on the upstairs. Like you have an
Right.
upstairs apartment. And
Uh-huh.
that's where, like, okay, when I need my me time, y'all, that's where you go.
Yeah.
And so when I've been doing that, like, and so now I'm hearing footsteps more often.
There
Like,
you go.
even though there's like nothing
But
above
then,
me, right? Like I'm top floor, that's just the roof. And I'm like, all right, that's your guys' apartment. That's cool. Hey y'all.
there you go. There
Hope
you
you're
go.
chilling and watching SpongeBob or whatever you do. You know. What are
That's
they
what she
doing? I
said.
don't know. I'm like, I hope there's fairies up there and I hope you guys are like playing poker or something. I don't know.
Well, sometimes you could peek and they depends on where they're at, but I
That's so fun.
yes, it is. It is a lot of fun. So let's talk about the event.
Let's talk about the
The
event.
the hunt.
The
The hunt.
hunt. The
The
global
hunt.
ghost hunt, y'all. It is starting up
Yes.
tomorrow. Me and
Yeah.
Glenda are going to be rocking some like intro opening
Mm-hmm.
ceremonies times with Mr. Matt. We're going to have just a little bit of chit chat and then we're
Yep.
going to go into, and let me go find it here. So
Yes.
we're going to start with,
Oh, and actually we have somebody who's already in the chat room.
oh, hey there. Hi there. Ho there, peeps.
Hey.
What's going on? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then there's LD. He's taking a break from his
Oh, well,
healing.
hi, hello, but thank you. Oh, I don't know if it'll let me. I was trying to pull up here to share my screen, but I don't know if it lets me do it.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let me
Poker,
see if
I
it's
just met her.
yeah. Ah,
Poker,
here it
I
is. Here it
barely
is.
know her.
There we
There we
go.
go. So that's
There we
the
go.
for Abyss Paranormal at Historic Morgue Airbnb in
Yeah.
Ozark, Missouri.
Hmm.
I love the look of this place. I really do.
Oh, I know. I know. It's like you could. I don't know about you, but you could feel just by looking at the
Oh,
building. Not that
there it is.
fast, woman. Not that fast.
I know. No, I click a button that I didn't mean to click. I have you on this window and this thing on this window, and so I'm like,
Yep.
we're
Yep.
we're
Yep.
we're doing the technical juggling, the multitasking.
Yes. Yes. And for those that don't know, all the 99% of these streaming programs every month or so they add and subtract things, so they move it around,
Yeah,
and
it gets.
Restream just did a major overhaul within the last month, so we're
So guess what?
still
We're relearning again.
yes we
How
are.
how fun! Don't you love it? Thank you so much to all of
Okay.
the streaming services for keeping us on our toes. I guess.
Well, you get to do a lot more stuff though every single
No,
time.
it's true, and I do love it when, and it's partly kind of like the AI stuff too, right? Like they keep integrating new AI things, and
Mm-hmm.
it's nice that they have those tools that help make it easier.
Right, right.
Totally.
So for 10 days starting tomorrow,
Starting
we
tomorrow.
have every single night, basically, except for Saturday. Well, Saturday is at night. It's at 7, isn't it?
Saturday,
Saturday's
our event on the 19th is,
at
yeah, it's
7.
your
7 p.m. Eastern,
right?
I should say.
Yeah,
Says. Yeah, because
that's
it's
exact.
6 yours.
Is it 7? It's I think we're is it starts at 7 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. your time. Girl, do we have to go make sure we get this right? Like, cuz listen to my
Oh God!
scheduling
And
happening here
Brian is
because
in the chat
Brian.
room. We're going to get hit now.
Oh
We
my god.
expect
Like, no,
expect.
for real. Brian John, listen, you don't know the number of things I have in my head all day every day that I'm trying to keep track of, okay? Like, yes. Okay, I have it 6:30 my time to log in on the computer.
Right. So
So
it's
that's 7:30 your time, which is 8 p.m. your time.
right.
So that's 8 p.m. Eastern time, everyone.
Yes, yes.
Everyone
And look at
listen.
look. Just look at watch the The
Guys,
chat room. He's there
watch the
correcting
chat
us.
room blow up and just be like, ladies, you guys listen, we're gonna be there, okay? I
Yeah.
have early sauce reminders on my phone,
So do
5:30.
I. So do
It says
I.
go
On the
get ready.
computer,
Yes,
on the phone. We have it.
because
We got it. We got it. We
we
got
got it, okay? Join us 8 p.m. Eastern, 7
Yes.
p.m. 7 p.m. What are you talking about 7
For
p.m.?
Saturday. Saturday.
I
It's
have
7.
again, Brian John. Brian John. Okay, guess what? No, no. Well, no,
No,
no.
no. No,
No,
no.
no. What is he no knowing?
Probably something that we're joking about.
Brian John. Brian John is just over here being like, oh my god, these ladies, they're
This,
out of their
and,
mind.
and they're going to be dead doing this.
Guess what? You know what? Matt's gonna be there. Everything will be fine.
Yes.
Okay. We're tuning into the energies and
That's it.
we're gonna be chatting you up. You're gonna be loving it.
He said 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes.
7 p.m. Eastern, so that's 6 p.m. Central.
Correct.
Okay, Brian
Correct.
John, you silly
Yes.
thing.
There you go.
Saturday times,
Yes. So
7 p.m. Eastern. Everybody join us. We're gonna have 3 investigations happening at once.
yes.
What? Now what? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Brian John. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at
So,
him. 7
so
p.m. Eastern, 7.
there's
All work
going
and
to
no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Brian John, listen. We need an alarm thing that goes off and has the time. Like what am I thinking of? The wooey woo old school police buttons.
yeah.
What am I thinking? Brian John, what are those? I need an alarm. Listen, that's what it's like, a bat signal. Brian John, here's what we
Yeah.
need. We gotta have, like, me and Glenda have it's like a little red bubble light from an old school police car, and like bat signal, you push a button on your phone and it like starts whoopity doing off, and we're like, hey, we're being called. It's time, right? Like, that's what you need. You just need a bat signal light for us to go off.
So
Brian John's losing his mind right now. Brian John, he is. He's look at Glenda's gonna lose it. Here it is again. 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. I love it.
I could tell that.
Oh, lucky sevens, lucky sevens, lucky
Yeah,
sevens.
there you
Everybody go buy a lotto ticket and sit down with us at 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday and hang out and get all the good energy. And then we'll all win the lottery together.
Yes.
And then we'll all go to the UK to hang out with Ghoul Gang.
Yep. Now we're going to be 6:30 p.m. doing a walkthrough, but that's going to be private. That's not going to be streamed.
Right, you won't see that, people.
No,
But
you won't see that. But I'm just going to be there in case they.
Well, but I was going to say, if
want
we
an
can,
opinion or whatever.
But now's a good time to let folks know that's, again, that's what we will be doing. And Glenda is going to be, before we start doing her magic, checking checking in, walking through, feeling the feels, feeling the vibes, seeing who's here, seeing who's hanging out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm excited.
Let's go back to this one, man. This is a great one.
I'm gonna fill up the screen a little more. I like that they have this little setup here, like they're obviously like leaning into it. I appreciate when a location just leans in.
Yeah,
I do. Just because why shouldn't you?
You know,
sometimes give the audience what they want.
Yeah.
I love it.
And not only that, it creates that energy.
Yeah.
And it allows for those that are just doing this the first time or whatever, kind of get into it.
Yes.
Because sometimes we forget that not everybody has been on an investigation or has gone into haunted places.
Well, and even if they have my first time doing my own paranormal investigations. I've really only ever been a fangirl. So I was just a fangirl. But now I went out and did my own stuff with KC. It's like, oh, that's exciting. This is fun. I love it.
Yeah, it's all about learning.
Now what? What do we got now? Brian John.
Yeah,
Here,
let's all
let's
say it.
all say it at once. Let's all say it together now, shall we? Start time at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
Brian John, my goodness gracious. He's got it again. 7 p.m. Eastern. Like lucky sevens all the day long. I can't wait for all of our Parapost fam and our joining audience and friends to tell us
Yes.
about their lottery wins because of the lucky sevens on 7 p.m. Eastern for our Saturday sauce party time.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
love it.
I feel we're going to really get a lot of lottery winners that day. So
We're gonna. Oh yes, we are.
yeah. Yeah.
I have to
Of course.
say this. There's something church vibey
Yes.
about
It
the
actually
architecture.
looks like also like an old school. Like
I
you
think
know
Brian
how they
John said
used
that it
to.
was an old that it was
Okay,
also a
but
school at one point.
I know he said one of them. I don't remember which one, but this looks like the old fashioned school church type of thing. Like there was one building in the whole
Oh, sure.
town,
So you would
and
just you
go
would
to
do school in
Sundays
the
at
week.
church, and then during the week they would
Yeah.
be,
Listen,
uh,
y'all, that's efficient. That's
yeah,
called don't waste real estate,
exactly.
right? Like
And don't waste
why are
natural resources like the way
why
the
are
wood and all that other stuff.
why do we
But
not still do that? Churches just sit empty all week long. Why are they not schools too? Why what man, did we humanity, listen. Join the global ghost hunt and get your shit back together. Like what are we doing? Like come on. I love it.
so
We
Abyss,
also have oh
yeah,
yeah,
who else?
Abyss. We've
I said,
also got Caught in
hmm,
the Veil, Christie
yeah,
House Museum, Long Prairie, Minnesota.
that's
I
nice. That's nice.
I love
I
me
I
like
love that
it's a
look.
beautiful house.
Yeah.
The location I'm doing Saturday used to be
Ah,
okay.
that's the one
Brian
he was
Johns used to
talking
be
about.
okay. I got
Okay.
you. I got
Yeah.
you. I got
Yeah.
you.
That's why it didn't sound familiar for that one, but
Okay, well, see,
yeah,
but
it
that's why
looked.
you're no, but that's why you're the energy checker.
Yeah,
Like you're the it's like
there
a
you go.
fact checker. You're the energy checker.
Like this one, this house right here.
I love this house.
Okay, even though it's supposed to be a museum now, I could see like a family, a well-to-do family, where they had servants and all that other stuff. I
Yeah,
could
so
see that.
Carol got when she was doing the tarot reading,
Yeah.
she was
Hmm.
getting like a family. She was like they weren't overly wealthy, but they were comfortable. She gets a
Hmm.
sense that there was maybe some like strains that were kind of happening now and then. But I kind of like I feel like that's a thing that sort of happened with a lot of those kind of like houses like that where they were like, sort of wealthy, well-to-do or high status families
Hmm.
that eventually like economic situations happened or whatever happened, right? And eventually they have to like, they don't have servants anymore or they
Right.
end up selling the house or whatever happens and then like
Right.
eventually it becomes public property or whatever. And
Hmm.
sometimes that's how they become these old historical things, right?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
no, that's interesting.
Yeah. But I look at it and that's all I kept thinking. Like my house, it's registered that it was built in 1900, but they're saying there's only three houses in this town and
That's
I
a
think the first three, I'm one of them. Mine is one of them. This house, I mean, it was an attorney's mansion. So,
ooh.
yeah, 3,700 square feet.
So attorney, what like during what time frame?
Well, from the 1800s, late to 1800s to no, like 1940s.
Really?
Yeah, that's when he passed away.
That's a
And
okay, but like that's a pretty significant
his,
energy.
yes, and his daughters, one of them married to some big duke in France.
Oh,
So
that's
there were
cool.
a lot of money.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Universe,
So
bring it in. We're here for it.
exactly.
As Casey likes to say, like, money, please, no questions asked. We'll spend it fast. Let's go. I'm like,
Well,
yes.
yes, yes.
Well, we got.
And who
I
else
love
do
this
we have?
house. We got
Yeah.
Caught in the Vale is also doing Big Meadows Cemetery in Isanti,
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota. Which
Mm-hmm.
did they ever take a beautiful picture though? I mean,
Oh,
can we
wow.
say sometimes some of the locations when you go out to like some of these cemeteries and stuff, I feel like when people feel like they're spooky, they're missing out because there's such beautiful places to go to. Like I
Hmm.
love being out in nature. I love being outside and like what a beautiful sunset they're catching there. Like
And a
I,
lot of these older cemeteries, they always had beautiful flowers and
yeah.
plants and all around, not like a lot of the newer cemeteries that they only allowed, the silk stuff and not the natural stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yep.
Yes.
No,
But
that's true. I don't know, but I do. It's like, man, it don't look spooky. Okay, here we go.
yeah. Oh,
The
here we
Grand
go.
Ladies Mausoleum from
Ooh,
our Ghoul Gang fam. So like,
yes.
and y'all, when we did our test run last
Ooh.
Friday, and we're hanging out, we were getting some stuff, and it was,
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of like, so like I'm envisioning kind of where they were sitting more down on the front of those steps where they're
Yep.
at,
Yep.
and so like. I
Uh,
can't like I can see where we would have been because we could hear the stuff in those trees that you could see on the left hand side,
yep.
right? Like
Mm-hmm.
because you even we could hear it from on like
And
our
and
sound just listening to
yeah,
them.
exactly. Exactly.
So it's like that's a pretty significant movement. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited. I'm so excited. But also, Ghoul Gang is doing.
Doing woo.
We are doing the Jack the Ripper Museum in London,
Oh,
y'all,
man.
y'all,
And that
y'all.
is Saturday. That's one of
That
the
is Saturday
investigations
at
on
7
Saturday.
PM. 7 PM
Eastern.
Eastern, 7 PM Eastern, 7
Eastern.
here he goes again, 7 PM Eastern. Get your lotto tickets in advance with all the sevens. And come and hang out for the Jack the Ripper Museum, y'all, because I am so super stoked.
Yes.
And
But I mean, all the investigations that Saturday, all the
they're all
investigations really,
just
they're
all of
really
them.
good. But we're just because nobody's really done this like
Well, and
publicly,
so
like
one of the things like Carol mentioned, we talked about this a little bit
yeah.
on the
Mm-hmm.
podcast
Mm-hmm.
that she was told once by another psychic that she was in another life um a victim of Jack the Ripper but in New York.
Ooh,
But in
ooh,
New York,
ooh.
not a, which is interesting, right? Cuz like there are and we talked about it like there are
Mm-hmm.
theories that
Yeah,
talk about some murders that were like attributed to like the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run, the
right.
like that
But they were
unsolved.
not. They were not really
Not quite the
full.
same, but
They're
like
not quite the
there's
same.
a couple of them that were associated with that one that were
Right.
not. So it's like it's interesting, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Exactly.
excited, y'all. We also
Oh,
have
we are.
Brian
We
John.
are.
Look at you, Brian John. Here's your stuff.
Yes.
Huntophobia is doing it. Okay, here's the church in Toronto.
Yes.
That
It's
I
a
mean,
abandoned church, and it was a school,
I could
right?
get that it's a like. Is this Brian John? Is
Yes.
this the one that was the school?
Yeah,
That
that's
like
the one he says it's the school. So
I'm
I
looking
could
at this
see
like
I
this
could see
wood
it.
and this old cross. I'm kind of like
Ugh, that
it
old
gets
cross
a
is
it gets a vibe of like I mean the people who built this church, like the people of the area built that and put that together, and
yeah, exactly.
like
And that's what I'm saying. It's like
this is the one
all
that
this
was also a
stuff.
school.
A lot of these buildings were hand done, handmade. I mean,
Right,
hand
like you gotta
constructed. It's
the way that the energy is different,
very different.
you know. I
Different.
don't like that it's because there was things were kind of they were constructed differently, you know.
Right. And that's why they're still up and running, right?
That's why they ain't fallen down yet, y'all, because we used to
Exactly.
do it better.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Huntophobia doing Bailey's Bridge and Hillside Church, and they're right next to
Ooh.
each other, and
Yep.
they
Yep.
are Bailey's Bridge. I tell you,
Lovely.
that one is kind of a rough one. Like the story of that
Mm-hmm.
one is that's a rough one. With so we wish you good luck and protection and blessings, Brian John,
Yes. Yes.
because that one is a bit of a turbulent energy spot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
do be safe. Make sure
Mm-hmm.
you're doing your proper protective measures. Glenda,
Yes.
some proper protective measures if we would just like if we were given some general advice to follow.
Well, first, do what I call a prayer, whatever resonates with you. I'm not
Mhm.
saying do the Lord's Prayer. I'm not saying do this, do that. whatever resonates with you, even if it's just, okay, I am being protected by my guides, I'm protected, and then envision yourself in like a little bubble and separate up, like the
Yep.
the hazmat suits. And
Ah,
well, you could
that
envision that. A
no,
lot of
I
people can
love that.
envision that.
That's like super great. I can envision that right now. Super
Right.
easy. Like
Exactly.
energetic hazmat suit. Thank you. Negativity don't get onto me. Thank you. Kaboop.
Get some Palo Santo, get some sage, and make sure that you
Yep.
do that as, just a protective layer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could go in, and then when you come out, say thank you for the protection. Make sure you sage or you
Yep.
do Palo Santo again, and then you unzip her and you leave that outer layer, that the
Whatever.
hazmat suit,
Right.
wherever it
You
was.
leave it there and let it be sterilized.
Exactly, because
There you
there it
go.
stays and nothing comes with you. Even
Yeah.
if they get attached to the hazmat suit,
Right.
they're not attached to you.
You leave it there. I
So
love it.
that's the simplest way to do it.
I love that, the hazmat suit. That's a fun I'm gonna borrow that.
Of
Casey
course.
and I do also do we leave so we offer apples to nature. Like
Yes.
we leave
Yes.
something with so like we have some apples here. Here you go to our squirrel friends and our bird friends and all of our friends who, you know,
Hmm.
just spiritually and energetically we're here. We're gonna leave you some, a nice little apple offering.
Good. 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 Good.
Oh, and here we are. Casey and
Yeah.
Maurice, we're doing Hillside Cemetery and Spook Road Bridge. I tell you what, Hillside Cemetery, like
Uh-huh.
y'all, I want to live there. Like, I'm telling you, no. The on the hill, beautiful view of a nice, like some of the Big Sioux River and a cornfield and a nice South Dakota skyline. I tell you what, I could live there. I'm like, y'all,
Mm.
you picked a nice spot to rest. Y'all did. Cause I tell you, you got some of the nicest views. Good for y'all. I did. We did. We told them. We're like, you guys picked it. This is a good spot.
There
This is a
are
good spot.
some cemeteries that are gorgeous.
They're
I,
beautiful.
I mean, the one that my parents are at, there's a section that actually has trees with swings.
Oh, I love that.
I'm like, oh my God, there's benches all around, and it's just
It should
so
be that
peaceful.
way. Yeah, make it peaceful. It doesn't have to be so dour. It doesn't have to be so, like it doesn't have to
Sterile
be
and
so,
other.
yeah, so
Yeah,
sad or so
yeah,
clinical,
exactly, exactly. So
Oh, I love that. That's so great.
it's like
Oh,
it's very interesting, very interesting. The first time I saw them, I was like, okay, never
but like,
mind.
but
Then I
what a
was
great,
thinking about it. It's great.
well, because it's, go sit and be with your inner child a bit while
And
process some.
you could talk to the loved ones around,
Yeah,
if the grave is right there, or because not everybody can just, they can't fathom that they could just talk to the loved ones wherever they are.
this is true.
So that you have
This
to,
is true.
in your brain, your monkey mind says, we got to go to the cemetery, and that's where we have to go.
That's where they are. It's like, no, no, no.
Well,
They're here.
no, no. That was
They're
that's just the body that's, disintegrating.
right. Like that's the
And
vessel they were in. That
right.
quantum multidimensional energy signature soul is just flippity bopping about all over and
Exactly.
call them in anytime they hear you every time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, New York Paranormal, the Gates House Museum.
Ooh.
This one,
Yeah.
you did catch some, like, I'm trying to remember what Carol caught. I think she said maybe a little girl up in the windows. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
all the way to the left-hand side is where I see her.
Oh, okay. I think Carol mentioned that too. Like something about, like, that's interesting. Okay. Do you catch any
I
vibes from
catch her
her?
in a like those pretty frilly dresses that they
Okay.
used to have, but the little ponytail type of things.
Yeah.
She had curly hair. Um, she's there, and I don't feel that she's the one that's doing any chaotic stuff, any
Oh,
negative.
okay.
I think that that's
Others.
adult on this side. I
Okay.
feel like somebody hanged themselves there. Could be wrong.
Oh.
But
Well, I mean, that's a great thing for them to ask. I mean, that'll be a, you know,
yeah,
check that
they
out,
could,
y'all, when
it,
you're there.
yeah,
See?
you could check it out or even research it, right? Because
Yeah.
all that stuff is everywhere.
Oh, for sure.
And so,
I love
mm,
it. Paranormal consultant and the Wicked
yeah,
Witch. Centralia. Is it Centralia Cemeteries? I'm not sure if I say that right.
Centralia, yeah,
But I mean, again, look
yeah,
at this. Gorgeous.
it
I want,
is.
like, look at that aerial view. It's beautiful. I just,
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like some of these cemeteries are,
they're so peaceful.
and that's the idea, though. You
Right?
know,
But like it's like, man, we all need some peace in this noisy world of the living, don't we? And maybe that's why some of us enjoy this paranormal investigation stuff because
exactly, because it's
you
quiet.
you right? You get some time to like let's really try to tune in on purpose
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
be present on purpose. That
Exactly.
is something that I think maybe people don't necessarily give credence to paranormal investigations about
Hmm.
is how very present in the moment you have to be for those things because you have to
Yes.
be listening for what you might catch on different equipment. You have to be listening
Hmm.
for sounds or noises happening around you. You have to
Hmm.
be thinking about, questions you could ask. You have to be tuned into your own energy and
Hmm.
intuition, seeing if you can catch any information that like you really do need to be present.
Very present, because you also want to make sure that it isn't somebody telling you get out and you're like la 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 la, and you know,
I
you know.
no, 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 no. Guess what? Just wait till you see our me and Casey. We had exactly that situation, and I'm pretty sure my dad, on the other side of the veil, was like, "See, this is why I sent you Casey because somebody need to babysit your daughter. What are you? You gotta get out of there." And it was good that Casey was there. She was like, "No, no, no, we gotta go. It's time. We've been told to leave."
It's time. It
And
is
like,
time. We overstayed our welcome.
we was told, and it was like, okay, like all right. I was trying to be stubborn and stay, but Casey was like, no, no, no. She was like, I was catching it too. No, it's time to go. I'm like, okay.
Well, there you go.
So it's good that I had a babysitter. Sometimes you need a babysitter, you guys.
Hmm. Hmm.
Paranormal consultant is also doing St. Mary's Cemetery. Oh,
Right.
super excited.
Now,
You know,
isn't the Wicked Queen also doing it
I
with
think so on
paranormal
both of them.
consultant? Yeah.
And Wiccan Queen, I think so.
Yeah. Yes, I believe so.
I'm
Okay.
excited because
Yeah.
I'm also excited about Tanner's stuff because I know he does a lot of like he's got a lot of that sort of research brain. So I'm interested to see
Mm.
like what level of that he like I'm interested to see like what level of that does he bring to these in these ones, because he
Yeah.
does have such that like looking for the fun little treasure
Yeah.
trove of
Yeah.
interesting tidbits
Yeah.
that are out
Yeah.
there, and I dig
Could
that.
be. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not who's. Who knows? I don't remember.
No, I think you're
No,
right.
I think yes.
Rootless Destinations is doing the
Oh
1899
yeah.
Bolton. Oh, God, man, again, look at this house.
Yeah.
The
I know.
1899
Look at
Bolton
that.
house.
Look at that bedroom. Oh,
It's
that is a
gorgeous.
bedroom, right? Yes.
Like,
Yes.
truly. I love, like, the
The
architecture.
porch.
That
The
porch.
porch.
Like, y'all, if you're listening to the audio, you got to get on the YouTubes and check out the video of this whenever you're listening because the gorgeous, again, I could live in that house.
Yes.
I would
You
live in
know,
that house.
a lot of people, like there's websites where it say abandoned houses and all that, and they're always asking, "Would you live there?" Yes, in a heartbeat.
Yeah. What are you
Like,
talking about? Yeah, 100%. Guess what? Hi, ghosts. Hi, friends.
yeah.
Did you kick the normies out of here for me? Thank you. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. I will go ahead and take up residence here now because
Just
I know you. You're just chill. I get why.
yeah.
Listen,
uh,
I get why you booted out that boring energy. I understand.
Exactly. We
I
understand
understand.
it.
We
Yeah.
understand. We're here to
We
party, man. I will light those
understand.
candles. We will have a conversation. Like, y'all, come on in and let's just watch some spooky
Just
movies
let me know
together.
what you want me to leave out here for you, and
Yeah.
you
You
know.
want some biscuits? You want some banana muffins? What do we got? What will help you cross over to the other side happily? What service can I provide to you because you have given me this wonderful abandoned house? Like, do you all just want to, like, I will build you your own little guest houses, little cabins on the property. Y'all can stay in the cabins. Please go ahead and continue to make yourselves like there'll be like a buffer zone for you. Please continue to freak everyone out when they get too close to my stuff. How's that?
Exactly. Well,
Right?
I did one a long time ago. I would say about 20 years ago.
Say what?
And I asked what if they wanted anything in particular because I was coming back the next night, and all I heard was whiskey.
Oh,
So
all
I
right.
brought a bottle of whiskey. Right? I figured, okay, respect. Right?
I love that.
I got so much stuff.
Shut up.
Oh,
Girl,
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
got
start borrowing that every time now. Like, go
they,
to a place the day
they
before and say, "Is there an offering I can bring?"
and all my recordings were going crazy when I listened to them, and they're like 20 years ago. It was really terrible recording.
I was gonna say not the the equipment we have available now.
Yeah, but if I had the equipment I have available now, oh my god, whew,
Oh,
that would have been hilarious. Because it made
girl.
it. I sat down, and it was like they started like a discussion circle, and they were telling me all their stories. I'm like,
Oh, I
man,
love
if I knew that, all I needed was to
If
bring a bottle.
I knew I only just needed to bring a bottle of whiskey, heck, I would do all day, every day. Hey, friends, how you doing? Pouring one out for all my homies. Here you go.
So I left the bottle there, right? And
Oh,
the
I love
owner
that.
the owner calls me like 2 or 3 days later. Why did you leave a bottle of whiskey? Because that's what they wanted me to, so they could
That's what
talk
they
to me.
said they
And I
wanted.
got all my evidence right there. I had, and I was able to match everything historically because
Oh, I
then
love
I go
it.
after I do an investigation.
And
I don't
research
do
later.
investigations that often anymore. But when I did, I would research later in like
Glenda, me and
big
you.
libraries,
No, I tell you what,
historical societies, all
you
that
and
stuff.
me, we got to pick a spot. And
Yeah.
we got to go for a paranormal investigation, but take my friend who does so CS, he does writer reacts. I don't know if you've seen him on some of my podcast mashups. He's got a reaction
Mm.
channel.
Ooh.
And like he's not in love with scary things, but he's very curious. So
Okay.
I just think it would be he's got the open mind, like he wants to learn and he wants
Right.
to experience something,
Mm-hmm.
but he's also going to like lose his mind and like run away screaming. So it would just be that much more entertaining for the both of us to be like,
Uh,
like, and hey, friends, if you want to talk to our new buddy, hey, where'd you go?
he went over there. He's
Yeah, and
over
like,
there.
and you just hear like screeching tires. Like, yep, I guess he's, well, it's just me and
Well,
Glenda again. We'll get him back later. It's fine. Don't worry.
the funniest thing is, I could do investigations, no problem. I live in a haunted house, no
You're down.
problem.
You're down.
Watch a scary movie. I
No,
gotta have all the lights on for like a week.
no, shut up. Really?
I don't understand it. I'm like, I have gone to exorcisms, have participated in exorcism, have done the scariest, most crazy things.
Girl,
But
listen, we need to have this is a whole podcast conversation. I got to come back. This is an entire
yes, please,
conversation
let's go.
because let's talk about this for a hot second. I'm going to we'll keep people looking at these because
Yeah,
we do want,
yeah.
no, never mind. That was the last one, except there, I think is one more that I didn't have the thumbnail for Rootless's Magnolia. So,
Oh, Magnolia, yes.
well, never mind. I guess
Oh,
we
but
got like,
we got
okay,
through
but
everything. But it
we
starts
did
tomorrow at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
No, tomorrow
Oh,
is
no.
9 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow is 9 p.m. Eastern.
I love this so much. I
Every
really
day
do.
except Saturday and the last day.
How do
Those
I
are
okay.
different times.
I'm trying to here we go. I'm trying to make here we go. There we go. Now we're
There we
together.
go. There we go.
But
There we
let's
go.
just let's spend a little hot minute time talking
Yes.
about this though, because I think this is fascinating.
Okay.
I don't Matt
What
pushed some
happened?
buttons and we're like,
Yeah, he pushed buttons.
I'm
Okay.
doing magic like a wizard. Wow, look at what we just see the magic we can make together, Glenda. Our energy is amazing. I can talk to the AI and make it all move like
I've been
Jarvis.
draining my phone all day today, so
I love it, Iron Man. Let's roll. Beautimous. But it's interesting to me because again, you've been tuning it. Like, how long have we? 8:30 p.m. Eastern opening ceremony.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you,
tomorrow. Yes.
Brian John, our babysitter. Hi. Brian John, listen, that's why you're here, so we can put your comments up and people can see it with their eyeballs and hear it with their earballs and get it all ready, rock and rolling. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, tomorrow sauce. 7 p.m. Eastern, Saturday sauce, peoples. Which, that's again, there he is, Saturday, 777. Get your lotto tickets. Do it. But it's interesting to me. So, like, you've been tuning into energies and doing this sort of intuitive work for,
forever. I never stopped. I
right.
came to live to this new life, and I never stopped because I was talking to archangels, I was talking to little goblins, I was talking to little fairies. Even when I was an infant, I only talk about the main things that were really life changing.
Yeah.
But I was always, I was always seeing things and hearing things, and so. But
But this is what's interesting to me
mhm,
that a scary movie upsets you, right?
I
So
think it's the
here's what,
music.
no, but it is. This is what I'm saying. Like, but here's the thing. So scary movies are built in production with
Right.
the frequencies of the music they use,
Yeah.
the lighting,
Oh
the
yeah.
cuts they make, the way it's edited. It's all meant
Exactly.
to scare you, right?
Yes.
And it's like, but that's not the real energy of when you go do these things. It's
No.
not scary like
No.
that, right?
No.
And it's like, that's where it's like someone like you who has been tuning into these things forever and like has so much experience with and to be anything that is like the fictionalized version of that
Right.
to
Right.
be scary to you is like, okay, obviously that energy is artificial,
Right. Right.
right? Like,
I
it's
mean,
made to
for
make you feel that way. The way that the news is made to make you upset, and that's why
right.
I don't
It's
watch it.
it's yeah, yeah. I don't watch the news. It's the same thing. Like 5 years old. 5 years old.
Yeah.
I went to an exorcism.
What?
Yes, because they needed me as a battery. So everybody got around this
Excuse
lake.
me, what? How do you not have like a PTSD upset
You
traumatization
know
from
what? It was interesting. This
I
freaking
love you so
this
much. You guys,
freaking
when I was
demon kept
5, they
just.
took me to an exorcism and I had the time of my
I
life.
did. Well, I was like, okay, what's happening? Oh, okay, she's getting dumped in the water. Okay. This entity was making her go into the water and bring her up, bring her to the water and bring her up.
Oh my.
And the person in I don't know if he was a priest or if he was a reverend or whatever it was.
Right. You were
Okay.
5.
I was 5. I don't know.
Right?
They
Look,
they they were
some
dressed in
authority
black.
figure. Right? Here's
They
some
were
dude over
dressed in
here.
black with a little collar here.
Yeah, the
It could be anything. So
who knows?
so I'm looking at him. I'm like I'm looking around. I'm like, oh wait a second. I'm the only child here.
This
I
is
thought I
weird.
was coming to play. Swim.
I mean, I thought I was just gonna go swimming. Oh, never mind. There's a demon in there. Guys,
Yes,
demon in the pool, everybody out. Like,
because I
there's
was
that. I want that lifeguard's job. I want a lifeguard in the
technically
haunted
they
pool.
wanted the demon to put his eyes on me because I was. What could I have done wrong at the age of 5
Right.
that I needed to feel guilty about?
Right.
Nothing. Nothing.
Guys,
And it's just like I I looked at it and I'm like, okay. So I walked in and he's like, he did the whole thing. The woman was saved. She was fine after that. Actually, even all her illnesses disappeared.
oh well, yeah, because I mean that nasty
That
energy
that
attached to you is
that
gonna be
that
what, yeah,
that's how you
your
start to
cells get,
figure
yeah.
out things are wrong. And then there was like uh, she got out of the water and there was like slime kind of coming like coming off her. So he was really,
Weird.
yeah, ectoplasma. Plasma.
Ectoplasm, sure.
Yeah, yeah, kind of thing. So
Weird.
oh yeah, I remember that so vividly because it was so like so not normal.
Well, yeah, amphibians are supposed to have sliminess, not humans. Like that's not how this is supposed to go.
Which could
Like
be why I don't like.
even at 5, you know that.
Yeah, and that could be why I don't like snakes, frogs.
You know what? I don't blame you for that. That's perfectly fine. I am a big fan of snakes and frogs and salamanders and turtles. I used to catch them as a child because I was a weird little girl. I was going over and grabbing them froggies and them salamanders and bringing them home, and I had a
The
10.
salamanders, I used to put them as earrings. By the way, you open their jaw up a little bit and you put it
And you
there.
let them clip on and just hang on. No, because they did have the cutest little flat face mouth.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my god,
yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
We would kind of just let them bite on our finger a little bit because they
yeah.
would. Oh my god,
Yeah.
so
And
funny.
they didn't hurt. It was
No,
just if
because
you
they
did
don't
it
have
right, it
teeth.
hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like they
it's
don't have
just like
teeth. It's just a
just
jaw. Like,
yeah,
but they did.
exactly.
Like they would just
But
like.
yeah, I spent lots of times playing with those.
Oh my god, I remember in high school being called by my mom's friend who ran the flower shop in town, and she was like, "There's a salamander from off the flowers in the shop." And she was freaking out. You gotta get it out of here. And I sort of like I legit like like I came from school and I went to take care of the salamander for my mom's friend in her flower shop. It was great.
It was great.
It was. I was like, yeah, hey, I'll take this home. Cool. I love it.
Good. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a great 10 days.
We're gonna have such fun. You guys come and check
And
out the Global
and
Ghost Hunt. Come and
yeah,
like watch all the different investigations.
and you could check it out at the website. So
globalghosthunt.com.
yeah, you
Check us
could
out
check it
on the
out.
Global Ghost Hunt on Facebook, on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, and on YouTube also. So don't think that um it's just in one place. It's gonna be all over,
It's
really.
all over. You can
So
tune in
just type
wherever
in
is
Global
easiest for
Ghost
you.
Hunt and you'll find a place.
Find the place,
So
check us out, follow all the different teams as they
yeah,
go along. Jump in the comments, y'all. Have some
like
fun because we
like
love it.
the streams and share it out, people,
Share
because
it out
this way
because you
you
guys,
more people become aware of those places too.
that's one of the
Yeah,
big things is the locations. We do
yeah,
really want to support the locations and
exactly,
support them like getting more attention and really want to support the teams and more
yeah,
attention to the teams because
exactly.
big love to our Parapost fam and all of our
Yeah,
teams
because
because they're going out and doing the things.
we're doing this out of our own pocket. It's not like we're getting paid for
Right.
it or anything like that.
But it's
Everybody's
also, it's again,
volunteering.
everybody's volunteering and has such great energy and is
Hmm.
is there for the right reasons.
Right. To
Is
make
there
awareness,
for
do
to
awareness.
really to really try to communicate and be
Yeah.
genuine about it. Like we all try to have fun and have a good
Yeah.
time and like give the good vibes, but we are, there to kind to tune in. Who here needs help? How can we be of service to those things that are right in front of our face
Exactly.
that we don't see,
Exactly.
right?
Yep, to get their stories,
And
to see if we could help in any way.
cuz
To see.
listen, you know, we all that's our thing as humans.
Yes.
Stories. It is.
Exactly.
And everybody wants to tell their story and have their
Hmm.
story heard.
Hmm.
So, why not go out to a place where you could tune in and help someone tell their story that maybe didn't get to in the lifetime that they were living in?
And
And
99% of the times we don't make it into those history books.
that's exactly true. And that what a wonderful thing though about the technologies that we do have, these,
Hmm.
podcasting, streaming, and all these things that we
Exactly.
have available. You can go to these places and tune in to another timeline from a time that didn't have this kind of capacity and
Yep.
tell those stories of those people who didn't get to have a hit like a page in the history book. But you know what? Everybody deserves one.
Hmm.
Everybody deserves to have their story heard because every one of
Hmm.
them is important to the all that is.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's everything had to happen the way it did in order to be where we are.
Right? Really, we're just showing some gratitude and appreciation to those that came before us and want to show off. Let's show you off, y'all. What is the thing that you
Hmm.
need to show off that you didn't get to show off? We want to
Hmm.
help you do that.
Exactly. Exactly.
I love it.
So
Glenda, I love hanging out with you.
same, same,
I love
same.
when we get to
And
like,
we really need to then go and discuss the other subjects. One more
oh,
show. Yes.
girl, You can say one more show all you want, but guess
I
what?
know.
We're gonna come up with a whole
The
other
whole
can of worms that we're gonna be like, we gotta
and then
unpack
do
this.
that one.
And it's gonna be like, where's Brian John? He's gonna have to come in for this one and be like, hey, guess what, Brian John? We're gonna rope you in. Who else can we snag and make talk to us, Glenda? Let's get our fishing nets out and just start trapping them and grabbing them.
There you
Guess
go.
what? We're super interested and started this conversation, and now me and Glenda need to talk to you because that's your wheelhouse. Come over here.
Exactly. Come on.
We just get little energy nets and we just cast them over them, right? And then we just reel you in. Just hello, come hang out with us. I love it. We're gonna have so much fun for the Global Ghost Hunt, y'all. Please do join us. We really, we're here because we love it. We want you to be here because we love hanging out with y'all, and it's just gonna be so much fun.
And it really is, like you said, it really is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see a lot of new things. Even if it's locations you have been to, you're going to see a different perspective. You're going to see a different perspective because every single investigator does it differently.
And that's, again, part of the fun of being able to watch these in real time together is that you get to ping off of each other and have the different ideas of maybe somebody catches something you didn't see or understands a reference that you don't understand or it's the great thing. Like,
or like if you hear something or see something, put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat, y'all. Absolutely. If you catch stuff that people on the camera don't see, do tell us, absolutely, because that's the whole point of having multiple ears and eyes on the videos is like,
exactly,
there's stuff going on all over, and depending on who you are, you might notice something different than somebody else. Point it out. Because we want to know all the good stuff. Yes, we do. Oh. Again, guess what, Glenda? Our Christmas album is going to be glorious.
There you go.
I can't wait. We're going to have the best Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack and Sally Spooky Sauce Christmas album, me and Glenda. We're going to be some dragon ladies coming up into your... Like, guess what? Santa ain't coming down your chimney this year. It's me and Glenda. We be dragon sisses, and we are just like, we're blowing up your spot with magic fairy dust, and you're going to love it.
Exactly.
Santa and Krampus got nothing on me and Glenda. I tell you what.
Nope.
Nothing.
We got this.
We got this. I love it. I love it.
Well, they need to retire anyway, right? Don't they?
Right? I'm with you. Krampus, Santa, you've had a good run. It's been great. We've loved the yin and yang. Wonderful rivalry.
Exactly.
Let us ladies take it from here.
Exactly. Just for a little bit. You can take it back, when you have some rest.
Right? Guess what?
Go to Florida in December.
Right? Go just have a nice little vacay, snowbird it up. We'll hold it. We'll hold it down. Exactly. We got it. I love it. I tell you what. We do. We need some more hangout time. I can't wait.
Oh, we will. We will. So for those that didn't catch it, let's do the
bring them up again.
Yeah, bring up all the things again.
Santa's elves, Glenda and Haleigh. We are the worst, most mischievous elves. If you hear explosions somewhere,
that's a problem.
No. If you're hearing explosions from somewhere in the workshop, that's Haleigh and Glenda. I don't know what they've come up with. They'll clean up the mess and they'll show us the magic later. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
We got this.
We got this. It's okay. Just guys, the smoke's clear.
We got fire extinguishers.
We got fire extinguishers. The windows are open. We're good. Guys, sometimes you just need a real big Palo Santo situation. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to redecorate with some C4. Okay.
Exactly.
Sometimes that's just how you need to do it.
It's a lot
right? It's just quicker. Sorry.
That's it. We'll make it a little nicer for them.
Guess what? We're gonna rebuild bigger, better, badder, and you're gonna just love it.
So for those that didn't pick it up before, YouTube,
Global Ghost Hunt,
and then the actual website,
globalghosthunt.com, y'all go check it out.
And one of the places in Facebook is there, but definitely you could watch us there, and we'll be
sharing it out all over the place. Yeah. We'll be rocking.
Yeah, we'll be rocking. So just gonna say thank you to everyone that was here tonight. If you have any questions, email Haleigh, email me, email
Drop them in the
Brian,
comments,
and
hit us up,
yeah,
get us on the Facebook.
exactly.
We're all over on the
We're,
socials, y'all. Get up.
yeah, we're really all over. So,
I mean, yeah, you can find us. We be in the links. We be all over it, y'all. You know where we at. Share it with your
exactly.
friends. Let's
Hmm.
get together and have a party
Yep.
time.
All right. Well, thank you,
Glenda,
Haleigh, as
thank you for
always.
having me. I
As
always love being here
always.
and hanging out with you.
And, it's always great time. It's always good girl
We could,
time.
right? Girls just want to have fun, and that's what we do all day, every day. You're
Yeah.
welcome, y'all.
Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow night
Tomorrow
for
night
10
and
days.
Saturday, and keep following all the different
Yep.
investigations that are going on.
Yep.
All throughout the event
And
till the
for
27th.
just because this is going on, I'm not going to have Glenda's Dragons then next week. So I'm going to skip
Also,
a week.
Through the Lens next week is gonna also be we're gonna be tuning in with Brian John. So his
Right.
investigation that he's doing. So
Right. So
I don't know if you're gonna be able to come, but my friend Carol was gonna maybe top it. So if you want to come in there
I'm
too,
going to
you can.
try. I'm going to
Hey,
try.
yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. So peace,
Peace.
y'all.
Love you. Bye, guys.
Big love, fam.
We love you.